Oh, I'm gonna hear a lot of "It's coming home" if England win this. I'm gonna hear a lot of stuff. See, I'm conflicted because on the one hand, I feel like England are gonna win this. I'll explain why before I watch it. Um, but on the other hand, I kind of want Italy to win this, so I don't have to understand all the gloating because this is the first time. Well, when France wins something, when Spain wins something, like Portugal or whatever, like whenever they win something, I'm not affected because I don't like I'll like enjoy the players I like watching like winning something, but overall I'm not the audience for all the gloating. You know what I mean? So I don't care. But yeah, unfortunately, I'll be able to hear all the English gloating over and over and over and over and over again to the end of time. And uh I'm gonna be honest. Do I want to see England win more than I want to see not having to see England gloat? Part of me wants to see England not have to gloat. So I think England will win this. So before going into it, I'll explain. I think if you look at the path each one took, it's easy to say that Italy had the harder path if England didn't face Germany. I think because England beat Germany, I have more confidence in them. Denmark was way tougher than I thought. Denmark was way tougher than I thought. Considering all the stuff they had to go through, like that was one of the most impressive things of this entire tournament. Personally, I think if you were writing a story, you would have Denmark win the whole thing, but that wasn't, that didn't occur. Um, but even though Italy was facing Spain in the semifinals, and they're a very capable team in terms of their players. I'm trying to find the word. You know what I mean? Like they're not Portugal, they're not France, but they have tools. You know what I mean? They have players that you could be like, ooh, that's something to watch out for. So to me, who would I say is the harder opponent between Denmark and Spain? I would probably say Spain. But the fact that Italy went to penalties, it makes me go like, well, England was able to win one. Granted, they did concede one, but England was able to win one. I just realized I don't have my earbuds. Hold on. Got them. Sweet. Because I was like, wait, how am I gonna? Because I don't. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear the commentators on full blast talking repeatedly. But yeah, I mean, between the two teams, I'd say England has done a more convincing job in their win recently, but one had a tougher opponent, and that's kind of where it becomes a little issue for me because I'm not normally I'd be more sure. Like with France and Croatia in the World Cup, I was more sure. I was like, oh no, but this one's been a little tough to pinpoint. So I guess we'll jump into it. Let me just real quick. Depending on if I get copyright for this or not, I'm gonna have a very blurred version for you guys in the corner. This is just the highlights. This isn't the full game because I'm not gonna post the full game. That's easily gonna get copyrighted. Highlights, maybe. Sometimes they have a little bit of a deal where they'll demonetize it, but they'll allow it, which I'm okay with. But we'll see. We'll see. If this video doesn't have it, then I tried to post it with it and it didn't work. Also, this will probably be a little late. I know by the time I post this, the Euros would have been hopefully not too many days has passed since the final, but yeah, it's just with my uploading schedule. I have a lot of stuff I need to upload and stuff happening, so it's kind of hard to manage and juggle all of that. So yeah, expect this to. I mean, you probably have seen this is already a little late, so I'm well aware of that. But yeah, I guess I should say a score prediction beforehand. I think I said Italy was gonna, not Italy, sorry. I said England was gonna win. I'll probably stick by that because if I say Italy was going to lose, then Italians won't come at me. because maybe they won't see this. Because why would they watch someone who speaks English? There we go. See, big plays, big plays. Even though, if I'm being completely honest with you, Italy has done some crazy stuff. But I think England can push past that. Possibly. You hope. I will say one thing. Congrats to England for getting this far. Like, I feel like most people, especially if you're English, can you tell me why you guys like? I guess I can understand it, but you guys really, really distaste Southgate. Like, you did not like Southgate at all, and I can get it. Like the whole yes man arguments, I've heard them, but I don't know. I feel like some of you were more than surprised when you guys got as far as you did, and some of you were like, "Oh, okay." Like, I don't know. It was just kind of odd. I was like, I don't feel like he's done anything horrible for you guys to be like, "Oh, he's terrible. He's awful." But anyways, you guys are here now. I don't think you guys care about any of that stuff. You're not complaining now. You're just hoping for a win. So, I think the score will be, if you guys win, and I'm referring to England, if they win, Italy is definitely going to make you concede at least one. I think the deficit's going to be 1 point. I don't think you guys are going to make it clear that. Would it be 2-1 again? I think 2-1. Because I want to see a lot of goals, but I don't think the more goals I put on the chart, like if I said 3-2, it sounds less believable. No offense, but it sounds less believable. I feel like for you guys, especially with the way your team is structured with a lot of fallbacks and everything, I feel like it's less believable that you guys scored 3 goals and conceded 2 than if you guys scored 2 goals and 1. So I'm gonna go for 2-1 for England, and here we go. Italy, England. This is really cool. They got the. Let's put my glasses on. Oh boy, Harry Kane, Southgate, best teams, huh? Arguably, they said arguably. Not the final I would have chosen, but all right. 1 minute and 40 seconds in. England's doing a lot of attacking. I mean, it's only been a minute, but they seem confident going into it. Ooh, that's it. There's no offside, right? Yeah, he's clear. That was really good. Can I change my score? Can I change my score? I don't think it's gonna be 2-1 anymore. That's crazy. That was 1 minute and 20 seconds in. Now it's 6 minutes. That was impressive. Cause that was class. You guys, the positioning was right. Well, it's not a pen. They got a foul, but should be okay. Free kick. It's wide. Yeah, it was a good opportunity, but honestly, if I was Italy, I wouldn't have been too pissed at that. I don't trust free kicks anymore. They're kind of just like, I don't have faith in them. They're not the same as they used to be. I think that was a missed pass. Was that a shot? Huh. This is impressive. Whoa, now it's 30 minutes in. Okay, maybe it could be 2-1. I thought that was in. Oh, from the angle, it looked like it was in because it was a side angle. That's crazy. I mean, it's just the highlights, but it seems like Italy's had more shots on target. Not on target, but they've had more shots, which I don't know. England looked really good in the beginning. Like they were running in at form. That was impressive. Okay, it's halftime now. All right, started the second half. Still 1-0. That might be a pen. Is that a is that a pen? It tripped over the leg. They need the calf. I guess it wasn't. Okay. Okay. Same thing. Free kick. Okay, it's off again. That's see, it's good that they're not going in, but to let two free kick opportunities from that range, I don't know. That doesn't bode me with confidence. Ooh, that was nice. That was a good dive. That was close, actually. Now that they did it in slow mo, that looked like a good dive, but from that angle, it's from a front angle. Wait, is there another free? Oh, it's a corner. Was it in Oh no. Oh, it wasn't. I thought it went in, but it bounced out or something. No, it hit the bar, and then Bonucci did well there. He did good. 1-1. Oh, extra time. Shoot. 2-1 still there. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna lie. If I was watching this full game, I'd be really disappointed in England. Sterling. I don't know. I don't think it didn't have a good angle for a cross there. I'd pick on Sterling, but I think it's all right. That was a big dive. It's kind of risky. Okay. Oh, what was that? Who initiated that? Okay. I guess England. Couldn't even see. Honestly, it's going by so fast. I can't even see which players which. I can see their faces, but I'm trying to register. That's a third free kick. That's a third free kick. Italy's had too many chances. I feel like if oh oh I thought that was close. Penalties. Oh wow. That means my score doesn't work anymore. I blocked the first. My prediction's dead. Unless it's 2-1 penalties. I don't think that counts though. I trust Pickford. I trust Pickford here actually. England's taking their shot. First one. Oh crap. That sucks. That sucks. Wow. Oh, Saka. Damn. As win. Well, what the hell? I didn't get to see any of the goals. Huh? What? TSN, come on, guys. What was that? That's my fault for going for highlights. What? Why would you not show the ones where they conceded so at least I understand what happened? That's dumb. Oh well. That was so weird. It went from like, oh, Saka's gonna attempt the shot to, oh, it was a good save to Italy won. I was like, what? Wait, they did? Okay. I damn. Wait, hold on. Let me look this up real quick. Italy. So, like I said, I mean, it's a little anticlimactic. All this build up, all the videos, that's what it comes down to. Uh, I mean, England did really well in the beginning. Hold on, penalties. I want to see what it was like. Who scored first? Penalty sheet. Would it be sheet? probably. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I'll have to check that on my own time. But I want to know if Saka's shot getting saved was the nail in the coffin. Because if it is, that sucks. For his age, that sucks. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch hats. I'm gonna switch hats to make the whole thing feel better, or worse, actually. I don't know, but yeah, that sucks. Out of all the players, again, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like I don't know, Mason Mount or somebody, or I think they only showed the ones that got saved. So then, what was the final? Well, I guess I'll just find out. Damn, that really sucks. I really wish the highlights had given the score line for the penalties, so I could have figured out like how bad it got and how like I don't know. But yeah, at the beginning, at least if we're talking for the main game, penalties are fine. Like when it comes to ending off with, they're fine, but they're not ideal. Like you would want a game that doesn't go out to penalties. Personally, I'm not a big fan. I don't know about you guys. Personally, I'm not a big fan of penalties. Uh, it's entertaining, but it really really sucks. It really really sucks when you have like a when you have a final and it comes down to that, it feels a little anticlimactic. I think it works for like a semifinal or a quarterfinal for like a big moment to like, are you gonna make it to the big stage? But for it to be the ending, it's damn. Yeah, I don't know what happened with England in the beginning. They just the energy. I think I was talking about it. I was like, oh wow, they look like they're in for blood. You know, like I could see it just from the players' movements, the way they were coming in. I was like, it's only 1 minute and 40, but I mean, it looks like they're initiating really well, and then suddenly they just scored. I was like, damn, that's fast. So I actually got concerned that my scoreline, even though I wasn't right, I was concerned that my scoreline was just not going to work out. But Italy scored. When did they score? They scored like the somewhere around the 60th minute, maybe. I don't know. It was somewhere in the second half, like middle of the second half. But I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. It doesn't really affect me either way. You know, it's not my country's, but I do feel bad for England a little bit. I mean, Italy, they've won a lot. Italy have won a lot. I was gonna say actually, when I was watching through the game, but it was going by so quickly. I was gonna say Italy, in terms of their history, has been a very good defensive squad. Like Italy, one thing I always think of is like defense. I always think Italy's defense is really, really good. So it kind of made sense to me a little bit that like England was having a little bit of a mess, but at the same time, I saw a few opportunities. I saw a few good opportunities. Sterling had the ball a lot, at least in the highlights for like crucial moments. It seems like that was just a trend without throughout this tournament is Sterling just having the ball for like crucial moments towards the goal. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know what you guys' thoughts are. Like, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I would have missed in what I would have wanted to discuss. I mean, overall, if I were to judge both their performances, I think if you look at it, right, England has done a good job. I think whether they lost this, which they did, or whether they would have won this, they did a good job. I think they did a good job. Like, there's something you can take out from this, or take away from this, not take out from this. Take away from this is that you guys were capable of getting to the finals, and it wasn't really. I'm trying to think through all your games. It wasn't really luck based. I'm not gonna lie, if I was Italian and I saw like us win, I would have seen this game and the game we had before, and I probably would have felt we got lucky. I probably would have felt we got lucky. That's not me trying to like sugarcoat for England and anything. That's me, my genuine opinion as a fan of football. Like luck is part of sports. Of course it is. There's no shame in having some luck in your victories. But to have your semifinal and your final both come to penalties, it just seems, I don't know. You know what I mean? It leaves a weird taste in your mouth. A little bit of bitterness. You're just not like, you're not really satisfied with that. You're just kind of like, hmm. Oh, of course you're satisfied you won, but it's just one of those things where you like you don't. That's why I said I don't like penalties. I feel like in terms of satisfaction, you don't get something out of that. You don't really get something out of that. But I mean, where'd you go from here would be Italy's won. What is this? Their fifth international tournament? I think so, right? They have 4 stars. Do they have 4 stars or 5 stars? Because they do the star system. I know England has one, so this would have been their second. But yeah, England, I mean, Italy's won many a time, so it's not really a big, huge hurrah. It's great if you're Italian, by all means celebrate, but it's not the biggest hurrah. But yeah, England kind of needed this. They low key kind of. I do feel bad because I'm trying to reminisce on all the when they made it past the semifinals. Every English creator, anything that I had like that I would follow or watch or anything, they went ballistic. They loved this. They were ecstatic because they were taking. And I think back to like one of them saying like this is probably the first time in their lifetime they've seen England make it to a final, which now thinking about it, it hurts a little bit. Yeah, I hurt a little bit for them, but at the end of the day, it's not me. You know what I mean? It's not my country. It's not that huge of an issue for me. But like I said, the thing you can take away from this is that you're capable of getting to the finals, and I think rightfully so. I think rightfully so. You can get to the finals and put in a shift. I look at least from the highlights. I'll have to see the full game in my own time. I look at that. I look at what I just saw, and I see that you guys. I don't know. You guys had the opportunities. You guys had the right initial mindset. I just feel like Italy stuck with him more. I think if England gets more comfortable with what they have, and I mean the younger players as well, if they get more comfortable with what they have, England has a really bright future. I think England has a very bright future. So I wouldn't take this as the worst the worst loss possible. You know what I mean? Like I see this as if I was English, I would probably see this as well. I'm looking forward to the next one, maybe the World Cup. Personally, I would rather win the World Cup than the Euros. I don't know how, Europeans feel about the Euros versus the World Cup, but to me, I've always looked at the World Cup as next to the Olympics, it's the biggest sporting event, period. Like, it's incredible. Whenever the World Cup happens, I care 100%. Like everything else, I feel like, oh, there's like 70% investment, all that. But no, if I were English and I was like, well, if we win the World Cup, then I would have rather won the World Cup than the Euros. So I wouldn't take this as like the worst loss ever because I see it as like you guys have proven that you deserve to get there. So yeah, I mean that's it. I don't have any other thoughts about it, and there's nothing really to complain about. I don't think you need to like bash on Sterling. I think Sterling does his stuff. I think Southgate has proven that he is competent. Some of you guys act like he's 3 or like he's in preschool or something. The way you talk about him, like there is some competence there. You do like no matter how passionate you are, you can't just like objectively. Of course, he's somewhat qualified for the job, somewhat. You know what I mean? So at least he's proven to every hyperbolic fan that could come out of England saying that, oh no, just switch him. I'm like, who are you gonna switch him out with? Who are you gonna switch? At this point, he's already made his mark on the team, and he's already made his mark on the whole system as a whole. So run with it. Let the youth, let everything else grow into, like have it. You have a tree now. Like it's like you're past the seed stage. You have like the roots need to like now you need to let the roots, ingrain. Like you're not letting that happen. So I think at this point, by getting to the finals, that's past because you went from semifinals to final. I'm just saying, there's a pattern. You went from the World Cup, which was a semifinal, to now the Euros, which is a final. So I'm just saying, if you guys win the finals in the next World Cup, then well, I predicted it first. So you're probably not the ones I'm going to be betting on because there's also other teams like South American teams. By the way, congratulations to Messi. I'm a big fan, so I love to see that. Just a quick shout out. But yeah, Copa America and Euros fused is probably a better tournament anyway. So if you guys win the World Cup, if you're English and watching this, if you guys won the World Cup, then that was a better W than this one. So if I understand that doesn't really help because it hasn't happened. Yeah. Tell me what you guys' thoughts were down in the comments. If you guys watch football, then I mean, if you don't, I don't know why you clicked on this video, if I'm being honest. If you did, it was probably out of sympathy. Thanks. But if you did click on this and you were just seeing like, oh, title seems alright, I want to see what he thought about, the final, then put down your thoughts. Anything that you would say like, nah, you know what? If once you watch this full game, you'll understand like, nah, this player complete work like waste of time. Like they had a horrific game. It's all their fault. They're the reason that this whole thing happened. Or if you like because keep in mind I haven't seen this full game. So if you have anything in terms of your comments of the full game or anything in terms of what I saw or any of my opinions on like the tournament itself, feel free. This is going to be the last Euro 2020 video or 2021 video I'm going to post on the channel. So you're free to put down whatever you like, and I'll discuss it down in the comments with you. So I'll see you guys in the next football related video, which will probably happen with the Premier League. Take care, guys. Peace. Like, I forgot. Like, subscribe, comment if you liked any of that stuff. Make sure bell button if you enjoy and want to see any of that Premier League content. Now I'll say goodbye.